When you drive down the road, it's easy to forget about the only 4 parts of your vehicle that touch the ground: your tires. Tires are so important to vehicle safety and performance, but what goes into actually developing them often gets overlooked by the average consumer. The bottom line is that tires need to perform and get people from point A to point B without worry. That all starts with tire manufacturers testing tires to ensure they can stand up to varying conditions and different road types, whether that be highways, urban streets, or off-road. To help guide us through the topic of tire testing, today we're joined by Zach Pfeil, a research and development engineer at Continental Tire. Zach, my first question is about Continental Tire's testing process. Can you talk about what makes Continental's testing unique compared to other brands?
One of the unique things that we have is a proving ground here in Uvalde. We also have the proving ground in Hanover, Continental, as well as a winter testing facility in Sweden in Arvidsjaur. We do test sometimes in Michigan as well. So we have proving grounds in different countries and different temperatures that all give us a time to test year round essentially. So we have our development cycle, which is preparing for the testing cycle. And once we have tires ready to go for prototype tires, we have lots of different options. And in each of these test facilities, we have a wide variety of test tracks. So we have wet handling tracks, which we put just a little bit of water out on the track. It's similar to what you would see as a standard racetrack, more or less, with a specific new surface. So that's the basically texture of the pavement. So we pour water on that. We also have dry handling tracks. We have wet, more or less a wet surface that we can tune tires on with a little bit more runoff room. And then of course we have different textured surfaces for noise, comfort, and handling as well. So each of these facilities, we have different, we'll say, strengths more or less. So Arvidsjaur, for example, is a winter testing facility. So in Texas, we don't really get a lot of snow. So we have some winter testing in Europe that enables us to be efficient all year round or most of the year with winter testing.
Interesting. What are some of the latest innovations or technologies Continental applies to tire testing?
Yeah, so we have 2, I would say, more recent developments that are pretty exciting, honestly. We have an automated indoor braking lane. So this is over in Hanover in Europe. And this is essentially a braking lane where we can control all characteristics of the braking event. So this can be rail guided in all different temperatures. So if you want to be testing, for example, in a snow environment, this can be tested in a snow environment in the middle of the summer. If you need a certain level of water depth for wet braking, this can also be applied. So it's essentially, we can fine tune this tire down to a T any time of the year. The other one that we have it's been something that's been ongoing, and it's something that is just absolutely cool to see as somebody who also does sim driving and sim racing. So we have an indoor driving simulator. This is at the Continental, which is the test proving ground just 30 minutes or so north of our Hanover headquarters, where we do virtual tire testing. So the goal here is to see how different tires react virtually on different surfaces, which allows us to be more efficient with our development.
Zach, thank you for all the insight and for telling us how Continental Tire does tire testing.
See you later.
My name's Allison. Thanks for watching.